Hello. Today I'd like to introduce the book The Little Book That Beats the Market by Joel Greenblatt. According to Joel Greenblatt, there is a magic formula in which you can use, that anyone can use, and they would be able to beat the market. It's a very, very interesting proposal and a very big claim. But before I show you what exactly the magic formula is, we must first see what exactly stocks are. In order to beat the stock market, you must understand what stocks are and why stocks function as they do. Stocks are a representation of a portion of the company's ownership. Buying a stock means that you become an owner and therefore are able to have a claim on the company's future earnings. These earnings are what make the stock valuable and or a very good buy. Therefore, in order to invest wisely, one must first learn and understand what exactly the company's internal value is, and at the same time, how much its earnings will be in the future. This is very difficult, of course, and not a lot of people can do it. Not a lot of people have the time to do it, and no one can do this very accurately. After all, this is forecasting. It's not a set thing. However, according to Joel Greenblatt, there is a way in order to ensure that you get at least the market return. That is that there are essentially two indicators, two measures of what a company's internal value, in short, what makes a company a good buy. That is the return on capital and the earnings yield. This earnings yield can also be the PER, the price earning ratio. In short, the return on capital is how much the company makes money on their initial capital investment, whether it's a store, whether it's a some kind of hardware or software. Is the company's business model profitable? That is the return on capital. And of course, the earnings yield is actually a measure of how if the company's stock is a good buy right now, whether it's overvalued or undervalued. The price earning, but PER or the earnings ratio are as well as the return on capital are the most important measures of determining whether you should buy this stock or not. The magic formula comes in here, and it comes in as a value weighted index. For example, if one company A has a return on capital that is ranked 10th among the entire stock market versus another, as well as a PER that is 15th in the entire stock market, this gives them an average ranking, a value weighted index of 25, 10 plus 15. In short, what Joel Greenblatt says is that according to the magic formula, the best stocks are the ones that have a return on their return on capital ranking is high, as well as the PER should also be high. The worst stocks, the ones you shouldn't buy, are the ones that have low return on capital and low earnings ratios. Joel Greenblatt was very successful using this magic formula, and he essentially bought many stocks that have good measures that are ranked high according to this magic formula. This was a very interesting book, and this was very useful in the fact that when we invest in the stock market, we tend to overcomplicate things and make things more complex than they usually are. There's so many things to consider: the micro, the macro, the whatever. However, this magic formula boils everything down to the basics to the very minimum requirements of why you should buy this stock or not. But does the magic formula work always? That is not true, according to Greenblatt. There are many times in which, over the course of 1 or 2 years, the magic formula actually underperforms in relation to the market. However, in the long term, things reflect their internal value, and there has never been, historically speaking, a 3-year period in which the magic formula was unable to beat the market. I recommend this book to anyone who has an interest in stocks and investing. It is a very, very simple read, as well as a very fun read, and something that you can apply to your investing techniques immediately. Thank you so much for listening. Have a wonderful day.